Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc. So today for you, I've got our store championship. This is our latest one for two of our finalists here. We've got a weird security control deck. It's like got a ton of recovery and a ton of security Digimon. It's pretty wild. It's pretty interesting to actually see this deck in action versus Jesmon GX. The Jesmon player is actually the first person that I played in round one, and they actually barely managed to beat me. We went into overtime game 3, and they managed to like smidge out the win in OT. So very happy that the person that beat me actually made it to the finals, so that's really cool. This match is pretty crazy. Okay, just you're in for a treat. Don't forget to check out our Etsy page, link in the description below, for all of our memory markers that we've ever featured on the channel, as well as some of our Battle Ready Inc. merch. All of these memory markers were handmade out of clay by my wife, hand painted as well. Very cute stuff. Also, be looking forward to what we have coming out for the pipeline for the holiday season, as well as just the winter season, as we've got some really cute winter theme stuff coming your way. All right, now I haven't watched this match completely in depth. I just quickly went through and did a rough edit to get this going, so that way we could see it in action. But yeah, just from the little bit I've seen so far, is pretty nuts here. So it looks like we do have the security player going first here. Go ahead and set up that white sleeves on a white mat. And also, I do apologize that slowly throughout the game, the table just like gradually shifts a little bit as it goes. So we're going to see Digimon hard played, just to draw 2 here early game. A lot of memory for Jess. Early on, that's a lot of memory for sure. They can really build up into some crazy stuff. Just playing a Solarmon though, and then just dropping a tie and a red memory boost. Kind of a bit of a sign of a brick there, if I do say so myself. Although still not that bad, as that's some very good setup for future goes here. So that Digimon will swing, just hits into a Huckmon, and passing with a TK memory fixer, going to pull something out of security here. And if it's yellow, they will get that recovery. And they will grab the Shakuamon. Nice to see someone else besides me playing the Shakuamon. Here we're going to see, sorry about the glare there, we do have the Bao Huckmon. They'll pop the red memory boost. I will also be referring to my notes over here, because I am not accustomed to all the new Jesmon support here. This is the one out of the starter deck, though, that gives the 1k DP buff. And then goes into the one of Savior, and then just hard dropping a Huck, kind of signifying that they don't have a Jess in hand, possibly, or they're missing some sort of big combo pieces here. Looking to grab something here. Looks like they're going to grab Savior and Genkumon there. Actually, was not aware that he could grab the Genkumon. I guess it's anything with Royal Knight. And that Digimon will swing again, does hit into the GX. There we see the Mother D Reaper getting promoted up. So that definitely tells us that they have a Gatekeeper. Going to play the Reinforced Memory Boost there. Interesting situation. Goes ahead and puts the TK into security. Hopefully they have another yellow card in there. I would imagine they would if they're going to put the TK in there. Because it's really risky to put the TK in there if you don't have another yellow. They did get a peek earlier with 1 TK, so. But that Magnamon in hand is also incredibly powerful. Here we will see that Genkumon X antibody now digivolving. You don't see it digivolve very much here, so when digivolving, it will get to play a Sistermon from hand. Going into CL here. I believe that is the new one out of BT10. But no, goes for the OGCL just to gain 1 memory to keep it on their turn and get that nice DP buff as well. Looks like they're debating the swing. Yeah, definitely want to go ahead and start swinging here. Going to draw for that Gurimon there. Going to get some DP buffs. And I don't believe the Savior will allow the unsuspend here. So there we see the TK get hit, which I think I would have swung with the Huckmon first, because you know that TK is there, and then just guaranteed it survives. Grabbing out a Kari, and hits into a Holy Wave. That's definitely one you want to see in there as a security player. And swinging for, wow, 3 checks in total. How? Did I miss something there? Oh, the tie. Okay. I see it there. Absolutely bonkers. Now he's going to swing with the hook. Just hits into TK Izzy. Not exactly an exciting bit of security, but like I said, this is a recovery style. It's not like a security control where you put a lot of scary things into your security. And there they are going to play out that Sistermon CL. Now this is the, like I said, the BT10 one. I do believe it is there. Yeah, with the Lilymon in the background. So one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Royal Knight. In its traits, for its Digivolution costs, and then your turn once per turn when one of your Digimon Digivolves, with Hookmon in its name or Royal Knight in its traits, gain 1 memory. So, pretty interesting card there. Awkward to play, though. Played it to pass turn and then no effect. Going to hard drop the Death X there. Has 4 things on field, so it's going to be an 8 cost here. Clears the field, will de-Digivolve that Genkumon, although leaving a very terrifying savior on the field. Yikes. And then just playing a Holy Wave there to pass turn. Oh, sorry, it was even less. The tie. There was the tie. I didn't see it because the hand was in the way. So 5 play cost then, I believe it was. Did they even move the memory marker for that? I got to double check now. Oh, they popped the reinforce. Okay, that's what happened. I was like, where did they get all that memory from? Yeah, okay. So kicking it back over here, we're going to see Hookmon coming down in the raising area there on top of the Gurimon. Here we're going to see the Jesmon X antibody coming down for the Evo. Not exactly what you want to happen there. You definitely want to have a regular Jesmon first and then go 0 Evo into the Jesmon X antibody. Yeah, because you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff there. It does have the piercing, but when Digivolving, you play a Sistermon, and it's named from your hand without playing its cost, of course. Then if Jesmon, which is not, you're going to lose a lot of value there. Yeah. So it's just a Jesmon in name, and you get to play out a Sistermon. So plays out another CL there to gain that memory back. Flipping the trash face down. Oof, that could spell disaster for misplays happening there if you start drawing from your upside down trash pile. So looks like they're debating here what to do. Should be swinging at security here. I don't believe they have any of the abilities that allow them to swing into unsuspended Digimon. It does have piercing. Am I missing something there? What does the Bao Hookmon do? What does that Bao Hookmon do? That is the starter deck one, if I do believe so. Right? Yeah, it just gives a DP buff there. And then that Savior is just the swing twice one, I believe, right? Oh, hits into double Gatekeeper, though. What is going on? Tactical retreat, recover. Another tactical retreat, recover. That is some insane recovery. I ain't gonna lie. That is absolutely crazy. Just checking that memory gain on that TK and Izzy there. And that's, I believe, the one if you have a level 5 or higher, you gain the 1 memory. And playing a Solarmon to pass turn, kind of missed opportunity on that one a little bit. So just gains the 1 because those Gatekeepers don't have any memory. Okay, so the X antibody ability there. Then if Jesmon is in the Digimon's division cards, or you have a Digimon with Sistermon in name in its play, until the end of your opponent's turn, all of your Digimon may also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. Yeah, I just stopped reading after that. If it has Jesmon in the Digivolution cards and not the the important part of the CL there. Yeah, reading is fundamental, guys. Playing a Magna to recover 2, back up to 5 security. I've literally lost count of how much recovery they've done. I know they've had 2 gatekeepers hit. They've played a Holy Wave. They've had a Holy Wave hit. They hit a tactical retreat. Played the Magna. That's crazy. I've never had that much recovery in one game. Just about. I mean, I will say I think the most I've ever had in one game is I've managed to recover 7 times in one game. I think that's the peak I've ever had. And then here looking once again at that X antibody, making sure they're reading the right abilities, which is great. That CL also bumping it up by a 2k, has the Bao Huckmon giving it a 1k buff. So it should be at 15 here. Just going to swing over that Gatekeeper and then do its piercing here. Hits into the X antibody option. What? Oh, that's crazy. You never see this card hardly played here. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty wild to see X Program debating what to delete here. Yeah, okay. So preventing future stacks being created. And since he's already swung, although he gets a second swing because of Savior. Yeah, I don't know if he's even been doing that. I feel like I've been missing that double swing. But yeah, swinging into the Magna now. Hits into another Holy Wave. Oh my goodness. And then 2 security checks because of the tie in the background there. And then hits into a Seraphi there. One of my favorites. So love seeing this. The Shakuamons, the Seraphis. Although I haven't seen anything that the Shakuamon could Digivolve on top of. Oh, I guess the Cordramon. Yeah, the Cordramon's a level 4. That's a very interesting wild deck, that's for sure. So here we're going to see that new Savior coming down here, which has the ability to let you attack unsuspended Digimon. So if you Digivolve with Blitz, you could swing over something, but you'd have to find a way to get piercing for yourself, though. Yeah, not like the old Jesmon that could kind of just do everything. Although no one plays the old one anymore. Everyone just plays the new stuff. Kind of makes sense, though, with a lot of the support that's available now. I believe both of those Bao Huckmons are the new ones, though. So just giving that 1k DP buff. Debating the swing to CL here. No more plays. Decides just to swing to Savior. Hits into a Cordramon, so their player's going to get that draw too. And then swings with the CL. Hits into another X program. Gonna delete the stack that has the potential to go into something fresh, especially to end the turn with. You don't want them going up into another Jesmon and doing some more crazy plays. So stopping that Savior now is pretty solid, I would say. Not a bad target there at all. Man, this security recovery deck is absolutely nuts. They just can't seem to get enough damage on board, though. I think they've had a few too many tamers hitting security for their preference. Like they had they recovered into a TK. They hit the TK and Izzy. They pulled out a Kari out of security off of the TK. So they've had at least 3 tamers in there at one point. Yikes. Probably would prefer more Digimon. If they had more security Digimon get hit, they probably could have taken the game. Yeah, because they could have just swung here with the Cordramon and then swung with a second and taken game. If they had just one more security Digimon get hit instead of all these tamers. So it looks like they're just trying to figure out how they can stay in it for another turn, it looks like. They've burned a lot of recovery cards so far, that's for sure. There we go. We see the Magna coming down here. Magna Angemon going to get that recovery, put them back up to 2. Although that Jesmon X Antibody is swinging for 2 checks, has the piercing, and it can attack unsuspended Digimon. If they can get a Sistermon on field, they got to get a Sistermon on field first. Looks like they're going to swing and just go for it. Oh, hits into a tactical retreat recovery. Magna Angemon. Wow. Just hanging in there. Just refuses to die. Absolutely incredible. So it looks like they're going to go into the OG Battle Huckmon here. This deletes the 5k or less. Inheritable. Very irrelevant at this point. I don't know if there's even any targets in the opponent's deck that they can delete, honestly. I think even Cordramon has 6,000. They're going to play a Blanc here. Trashes a card to draw 2 with that on play. Passes turn. Yeah, so... oh, yeah, they've got the Magna on field now. So the Magna Angemon. So they actually get 2 memory off of that Tamer for having a level 5 or higher on either side. Swings into security. Does die against a Jesmon there with that Magna Angemon. Still in a bit of a pickle, though. Too bad they didn't have that Seraphimon to Evo and recover and then swing. Trying to race through all those different plays that they could possibly do there. At a nice hefty amount of... oh, yeah, absolutely. Magnadramon there to get that recovery 2 back up to 3. I mean, that's still a lot to deal with, though. You still need to have some sort of recovery get hit here. Interesting, goes for the Savior, so can attack unsuspended Digimon. Not that that's relevant because the X antibody's already doing that. Which, yeah, should go and swing here. Draw for the Guri. Swing over the Magna. Not going to do it. Okay, missing something there. Hits into a merciful mode. Wow, what is going on here? Dies on the security check. Definitely should have swung over that Magnadramon, though. I'm not sure why they didn't. They could have attacked unsuspended, right? That's the whole gimmick. Goes into Jesmon here. Plays out the CL to gain that 1 memory. Help them keep it on their turn. Although I believe that is the Blitz one, if I'm not mistaken, out of the starter deck. Just clarifying what they have going. It can attack unsuspended Digimon this turn. So yeah, just clarifying that it plays out the CL, gains the 1 memory, and then keeps it on their turn. Now they're asking about the Blitz. How would the Blitz work? Do they have to immediately swing or not? Because it's like it passes turn, but it doesn't pass turn because of the CL. So yeah, it does not pass turn yet. I don't believe. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm right about that one. Looks like they're going to dig. Do they have... is this the one that has the... grabs all the CLs, or adds all the Sistermons, I believe. Yeah, off that Huckmon there. And then, okay, so then gets to play the Sistermon CL for free. This is the one that allows you to Digivolve on play, and then gain a memory when you Digivolve. So you go into the X antibody for 0, and then gain a memory from that CL. So you just plus off of that 0 Evo cost. Pretty wild there for sure. Yeah, Evo'd on top of the Blitz Jesmon. Yeah, and then when attacking, you can play a Sistermon in its name without paying its cost. And yeah, you get security attack +1. So swinging for a bunch here. Merciful mode, getting hit here. Even with the DP buffs, I believe that might still be too small. 13 from the CL. Oh, and it also gained the 3k from the Jesmon from earlier. So yeah, the Blitz one gave it a 3k, so it does actually get over the merciful mode this, and does take the game finally. I don't know how much recovery that was. That was literally, I literally lost count. If you know how much recovery just happened in that, please put it in the comment section below, because it was insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, so we got Jesmon going first again. Pretty standard stuff here. Goes into the preferred Huckmon in raising and has the on play one to follow up to pass turn. Not a bad round there. It does get a pickup. And there's the camera shift. And so we're going to lose a little bit there. Looks like we're going to have the TK being played there. It's the only thing, a 4-play cost Yellow Tamer that would allow you to pick up your security. So I'm pretty sure it's that. Picks up the Magnadramon, then we'll get to recover back up to the 5 there. Kicks it over to... oh, hits into a Holy Wave, naturally. Does get to keep the Huckmon on field, though, so that's pretty nice. You'll get a swing with it again, which is always solid. And then playing out the tie, just getting that tie set up for future turns. Not too bad here. We do see that Mother D-Reaper coming into play here just to get those gatekeepers online. And then playing the Cordramon just to pass turn, playing it a little bit slow here, just building up resources so you're ready for when that big stuff starts to hit. Huckmon going to swing again, hits into that Shakuamon. Oh, and there's the Cordramon. The Cordramon is 5k. Okay, that's what I was wondering about earlier. So that Bao Huckmon that it literally just hit in security, that inheritable can delete that Cordramon. So there is a little bit of relevancy there. Just going to hard play a Holy Wave to pass turn. Yep, done that plenty of times, that's for sure. Not a bad play in a deck like this. All right, so we're going to see that Savior. Going to pop the red memory boost and then go into the Blitz Omnimon. Although I don't really think it was necessarily necessary to pop the red memory boost if you're going to Blitz anyway. Although there might see some shenanigans here. So it's playing the CL here. That when attacking. So you're going to resolve all of the when attacking first effects first, and then do the CL afterwards, because you got to resolve the first chain. So you're going to get that Huckmon when attacking, inheritable of reveal all the sister mons, and all that other stuff. Any deletion effects, and the draw for the Guri. Wow. Going to play out another CL here. Oh, this is the Searcher one, I believe. That gives reboot. Yeah. So reveal the top 3, add 1 Huckmon in its name or Royal Knight, and trash the rest, and then gives that reboot on the following turn, which is pretty good. And then plays the so now it's going to Digivolve here. Wow, that's wow. Plays out another CL, gains another memory back. Dang. That's wild. So yeah, gains the 1 because it evoed for 0. So that CL will give it 1 memory, and then plays out a CL, and that's the on-play gain 1 memory CL. So essentially gain 2 off that 0 evo cost X antibody Jesmon. That's pretty wild. So yeah, going to swing, can attack unsuspended Digimon because it has a CL, has enough DP here. It has the security attack +2, has it from the Jesmon and the Tai. I think one of those is the decoy CL. No, I think Blanc is the decoy one. It just hits into a Holy Wave there, though. It's like not all that great. Plays out the Solarmon, though. That's huge. With that big, wide board, you know that the possibility of Death X is looming somewhere. So playing out that is pretty solid there. Goes into yet another Magnadramon, goes back up to 5. So it's if you're at 3 or less. It has been a while since I played that card. I believe you can only get the recovery if you're 3 or less, though. So it goes back up to 5. Jesmon here, though. I mean, Jesmon punches for a lot, though. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Oof. Looking rough. Defeat in hand is never what you want to happen. See happen, I should say. So it looks like Jess is just debating its plays. We see a GX in hand over there, so debating going into the GX. You really want to have some sort of... you want to play that CL that's going to allow you to Evo. Alright, so Evo'd on top of the Solarmon, and then swung, and then lost it. So you've opened... hopefully you have another Solarmon in hand, or you're trying to go for game here. Because you're opening yourself up to some really bad stuff. So here we're going to see that GX coming down. 5 Evo cost on top of a Jesmon. Or Royal Knight. So gets that when Digivolving. I should go ahead and pull up that card because it has a lot of text. Gets to slide in a Royal Knight underneath. Goes for the Jesmon X Antibody, which isn't like the best thing, but does get to play out the Blanc. I believe that's the new Blanc there. One of many, I should say. There's so many Blancs. So going to reveal to 5. Digging for Sister Mons. What am I looking for? I'm looking for BT10. There we go. All right, so yeah, we're going to see that GX here. So it gains a security attack +1 for every Royal Knight in its evolution. So there's 3 there. Also has the tie. Hey, it does hit into the defeat, which, it definitely prefers. It's only 13,000, though. Does it without battling. Yeah, so let's get Blitz, Piercing, Blocker, Security Attack +1. I believe he's got the Reboot CL out there, so it's got that blocker will actually be really relevant. So hitting Cordramon, and then Gatekeeper here is going to allow that recovery. And X Program is the final card. I believe he can attack with 2 of those CLs. The 2 CLs can still attack. So kills 1 and then attack with the other one for a game. Right? I believe that's what's going on here. And that should take it. I don't see any other security there. That X program not being able to kill anything, only the one target, the non. Yeah, so that will do it. And Jesmon will take this through that crazy, insane amount of recovery. Yeah, both games, just so much recovery. Absolutely nuts. And Jesmon just like punching and punching. Oh, two all deletes in hand. Was waiting for the a defeat to get hit in security. Ouch. Man, that all delete would have actually been super, super nasty. Pretty brutal there. Unfortunately, I do not have the deck profiles for you guys here. We did, I think, got to see a hefty amount of both decks, though, and what they were kind of playing there. The GX build actually running the CLs that allow you to Evo that on play Digivolve one of your Digimon. Like, that's really cool that we got to see that in action, and then just punch for a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, I lost to the Jesmon player, so it's really happy that I lost to the person that won the whole thing. So that's really cool. Was really proud of him. Just seeing him like start from literally nothing and then coming all the way up and winning the store championship has been really cool. Just to see him improve as a player, really excited for that. Our game literally turned to one of our games. He almost OTK'd me. He cleared all 5 of my security through security control. Pretty impressive. And I won game 1 through deck out. It literally went that long that I had to win through deck out. And then game 2, they just like he just steamrolled me. And then game 3 we went to overtime. And he just barely managed to squeak that victory out. Very powerful deck Jesmon is. I'll be honest, I was sleeping on it this format. I wasn't quite sure what it could do. Now seeing it in action several times now, I have been very changed in my opinion. It is pretty awesome. But the security control-esque deck here, like this is close to my heart because you guys know how much I love my recovery mechanics, and like blew me away. Like, I don't get that much recovery in my decks, and I play all those same cards, and I still have never been that lucky. But I also don't play the Magna Digimons anymore, so it's really rare to see those being played. And then all those security Digimon, the Cordramon, the defeats. I guess we didn't see anything else. We didn't see any of the Greymons or anything like that. I wonder what else they were playing, though, if there was any other security Digimon. Oh, we saw the Gatekeepers. Those Gatekeepers were pretty nasty. More recovery. Yeah, absolutely bonkers deck for sure. But congratulations to both these guys for making it to the finals here with these. I will even say a bit of an underdog. I mean, I rated Jesmon as an underdog. It is definitely no longer that. But then this other deck that came out of nowhere and managed to make it all the way to the finals as well. Very awesome stuff, guys.